Lesson number 4, exercise number 4. Practice the tree, aimed at obtaining the energy of Mercury. The energy of Mercury is a small yin, responsible for all yin channels, for the proper functioning of the bladder and hormonal system, for the work of the throat chakra, for the ability to negotiate with other people and make concessions, the ability to work in a group, without becoming emotionally attached to people. This is the basic energy for the work of the third Dan-Tian, third eye. It activates the work of the parts of the brain located closer to the back of the head. For a person connected to Mercury, all the yin channels will glow blue with colored inclusions. The practice of connecting with the energy of Mercury is based on the practice of a tree or stream in a sitting position. First part. The main position sitting, hands are on the lower Dan-Tian. The tip of the tongue rests against the palate behind the upper teeth, opening the energy flow. 1. Imagine the red ball in the lower Dan-Tian. It expands and extends beyond the body, as if the arms expanded. 2. Now we imagine the hoop around of us centered in the lower Dan-Tian. Let this image go. Visualize your feet going down to the center of the earth. Both head and chest go up to the sky. 3. Visualize images alternately every 3 seconds, a red hoop, legs lengthening down until the flow of energy goes. Second part. 1. As soon as the energy flow started, we can clearly imagine Mercury right above the top of the head. 2. Connect with Mercury energy by GONG points. GONG of the left hand connect by a white line with the Mercury. From Mercury lead a white line to the GONG of the right hand. From the right GONG point to the left GONG point, we drew a white triangle. Imagine it. At first, the energy will be white, then it will change to blue with color inclusions. 3. Visualize images alternately every 3 seconds, a red hoop, legs lengthening down, a white triangle with Mercury for 5 minutes. 4. Strengthen the connection with the energy of Mercury. We draw a white line from the third Dan-Tian ray to Mercury, as if slightly deepening into it. 5. Visualize images alternately every 3 seconds, the legs lengthen down, the hoop around yourself, the white triangle with Mercury, the white ray from the third Dan-Tian to Mercury, for 5 minutes. At this stage, there may be discomfort or painful sensations in the kidneys, throat, chest, or back of the head in places where there is not enough energy or the operation was carried out. As soon as energy accumulates in these places, the pain will go away, but the accumulation of energy will take some time. 6. Imagine alternately every 3 seconds, the legs lengthen down, the hoop around yourself. We swirl the tongue into a horizontal tube, the tip of the tongue slides across the palate inward towards the soft palate, so we shift it to the yin stream. The tip of your tongue should feel cold. Imagine alternately every 3 seconds images of a white triangle with Mercury, a white ray from the third Dan-Tian to Mercury. 7. Imagine alternately once every 3 seconds, the legs lengthen down, the hoop around yourself, the white triangle with Mercury, the white ray from the third Dan-Tian to Mercury for 10 minutes in the first lesson and 20 minutes in the second. If the flow of energy is weak, it can be strengthened. Carefully stand on your feet, knees slightly bent, back straight. The arms are spread out as if holding a large hoop. And we continue the practice in a standing position. If your heart contracts during the exercise, the practice should be stopped and completed as an ordinary tree. The problem may be in the environment. If it is winter or summer, but it is rainy and wet around, there is a lot of yin energy in the space, and you quickly gain it. Or vice versa, is not enough. There is an imbalance of yin and yang energies in it and in other case, and it can make the heart clench. Final part. 1. Imagine a large white sphere around you, which is filled with white fog in the first lessons. In subsequent practices, it will be possible to saturate the sphere with the energy of Mercury, alongside the ray that connected the third Dan-Tian with Mercury. The energy of Mercury flows into our sphere, filling us. Initially it will be white, and then the color will change to blue or bluish. 3. The sphere is filled with energy and begins to decrease. We finish the exercise as a basic practice tree.